Hey, welcome back, everybody. You know, meditation has been shown to help people of all ages deal with stress and even actually create a sense of calm, right? New study out actually revealing that meditation can actually significantly improve the well-being of older adults. So joining us right now to talk about these benefits is yoga instructor and life coach, Radha Metro-Midkiff. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to our show. You look nice and relaxed.
I am relaxed all the time.
I love this. When I think of meditation, because I'm, now that I've learned a little bit more about it, but before I've grown older. Thank you. Most people when they think of meditation, they're thinking they got to wear linen and cross their legs and sit in a room and hit bowls and stuff like that. That's not necessarily the case, right? I mean, meditation. What is it overall, and what does it do for us?
Yeah, what I love about meditation is it's so simple and easy, and you can do it kind of anywhere, anytime. I mean, I live in New York City. The subway is a great place to meditate. You just kind of, you're writing and you just close your eyes and start repeating, whatever sort of mantra or positive thought you want to repeat, and you can do it anywhere. I was just reading a study the other day. I love that you brought up this study because they were saying that if you start to have memory issues, one of the things you really need to start avoiding is multitasking.
Oh, really?
I do a lot of multitasking.
Wow.
And they were saying that the cure for multitasking is actually mindfulness meditation.
Okay, and explain what mindful meditation is. And then since we've been talking about it, how is this helping older individuals? Because, we're the ones that actually forget. My hand in the heavens, I was walking in the back there, and I'm like, why am I here? Why am I here? So would meditation help me? Yeah, multitasking, 100%. Yeah.
Mitch, I totally feel you. I'm 51 and I've started to notice my memory is not quite what it used to be.
Right.
I know I have a little ways to go before retirement, but I still, even for me, who has been doing this work for my whole life, I really find that even I fall into like habits of, multitasking. So the key is when your mind is going in all these different directions, right? We start to our short-term memory has issues retaining what it needs to retain.
Okay.
And so what they're saying is if we can practice this mindfulness meditation, then we can actually focus our minds and improve our short-term memory. So the simplest thing to do is just pick one word, one phrase, one thing, and just keep repeating it. And when your mind kind of wanders off to doing something else, what you're going to do is you're going to bring it back to that one phrase. In integral yoga, we use the phrase Om Shanti.
Om.
This actually means Om peace.
Okay.
And they also are doing a lot of studies on how sounds can actually affect your nervous system. So that's why we pick some kind of mantra like Om Shanti, because when you actually say Shanti, you actually create vibrations in your body that actually can affect calming your nervous system and focusing your mind.
Interesting.
What about, we're talking about, kind of memory and emotional benefits, but what about the physical health benefits to meditation?
So the physical health benefits are amazing because you actually can calm down the nervous system. You can lower your blood pressure. You can affect even things like cholesterol. They know that high cholesterol is related to stress.
Wow.
And so when our minds are going crazy and we're thinking all these stressful thoughts, one thing that people don't realize is you can actually control what you think. And so when we actually practice these mindfulness meditation techniques, we're actually training our mind to come back and think what we want it to think, as opposed to thinking what it wants to think. And when we train it to think thoughts that are positive and supportive, we actually release chemicals into our body like dopamine, serotonin, all of these things we use for antidepressants, but we can actually release those into our bodies through doing the meditation practice.
That makes complete sense. And it seems like anything that's where it's getting you to concentrate on your being, just your being altogether, it's got to be beneficial for you. A lot of people, as I mentioned earlier, think, you got to get linen pants and cross your legs, but actually, and incense on.
Gongs.
Right, and all of that good stuff. But are there simple exercises that maybe seniors or maybe even like us, we can actually do at home that coincide with what you're speaking about?
Yeah, so one of the things I like to do before I start my meditation is just to do a quick little stretch.
Okay.
And one of the things about this particular stretching sequence is that we can actually start to reverse the stress response just by doing this sequence. And so all it involves is a backward bend, a forward bend, and a twist. So I'm just going to push my camera just a little bit away from me.
All right.
And we're going to just reach up. So I want you guys to do this with me. Reach up to the sky. And I want you to just lean back in your chair.
Oh, yeah.
Up. Yo,
Holy!
And then we're going to bend forward. You're kind of going to not see me for a minute, but you're going to bend forward and just feel that stretch in your lower back. Then coming back up. And we're just going to twist around. So you're going to twist around, grab kind of the back of your chair, twist, look over your shoulder.
Our chairs move.
Guys, twisting.
Twist.
Well, don't let your chair move.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cheating, Mitch. You don't get to have your chair do the work for you. And then come back to center. And just doing that simple exercise can already start to reverse your stress response in your body. And then you're primed for meditation. And for meditation, all you have to do, sit still, close your eyes, just start repeating Om Shanti or Om
Shanti.
Peace, whatever feels good to you.
About serenity
and just
now.
repeat it. Serenity now. Oh my gosh, Mitch, that's one of my favorites.
Mine too. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm messing up the mojo here. I'm sorry. Okay.
Here's the thing.
Serenity now is perfect. Serenity now. Serenity now.
If I start to meditate, though, all of a sudden I find myself doing a grocery list, and I've got 100 other things I've got to do, so I can't quite stay on the track.
Well, which goes back to the multitasking.
Yeah.
What you're saying. It makes complete sense. Just don't do that when you're driving, because here on I-4 it is very stressful. I love these ideas.
Definitely not when you're driving.
It's just small
and
little
just to
things.
speak to you, so when your mind starts to wander, you don't have to resist it. All you have to do is just gently bring it back to what you're repeating.
Oh, okay.
And so if you resist it, then it causes more stress and like pushing against your mind. You don't want to resist it. You just want to say gently, like a little dog or animal.
Got it.
Come back over here gently.
Radha, thank you so much. More information, yogaville.org. I feel less stressed just speaking to you, and I'm going to do more of those little things.
Serenity.
Yay, thank you so
Serenity
much
now!
for having me.
More Flash right after this.